Want to give a quick shout out to Nick Cannon. Wildin' Out is officially back in the building.
Clap that up.
Yeah, man. Proud of him for getting the show back and doing his thing. They've already been going for about 2 weeks now. You know, it was like last week, and then what was it? Just last night they did like episode 2. So it was really good.
Just don't say anything about them, you know, but them small hats again. You learn your lesson.
Right.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah, man.
You got that type of money. Yeah. Oh, it ain't all his fault. I don't think it ain't all his fault though on that.
Yeah.
Well,
you know, it's when you bring on Professor Griff on your show.
Well, the thing and that's
already a fine line.
Yeah.
You got to tread lightly with Professor Griff.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is, and then to give Professor Griff a fair one, like he didn't really say much, but it's just almost like in a sense you kind of let my man out to dry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I at the same time though, like you know what I'm saying, I understand because like you know with Professor Griff, I understand that he has to kind of move a certain way.
Yeah,
and I think with Nick, Nick is cool, but he's still kind of green.
Yeah,
if you get what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
And it's just like sometimes it's like, yeah, it's cool that you do that, but there's certain things like you really can't say.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Unless you know that you know.
Right.
You behind closed doors and you ain't got none of this electronic shit around listening to your ass.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah, man. Shout out to Nick Cannon, though. He got his show back, and you know, I'm glad he's doing things. You know, getting his money and all that. You know, he got the whole crew back, and I mean, it seems to be just like he just left it. You know, nothing has changed about the show.
Hey, man, black people working. Let's clap that up again. Yeah, black people. Black people working, man.
So yeah, real quick, let's talk about this thing with Kid Cudi, man. I don't know. So Kid Cudi went on Saturday Night Live to promote some new music that he had. He was the musical guest this past Saturday, and on one of his performances, he wore like a full-on like dress skirt or whatever. I'm really not sure what the situation was. I didn't get it. I have to admit, both of the songs he did 2 songs, and I wasn't really impressed with either one of them. So I don't know. Maybe I need to listen to the lyrics a little bit more because I really wasn't getting it. I didn't get it.
Man. That mother.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
Sorry.
I don't know if he on that Little Nas X thing where he just feel like he got something to prove.
Shit, man, it's all coming out now. Yeah. I mean, what else can you do?
Right.
What else can you do? I mean, we pretty much almost there, man. Like, man, next thing you gonna know, like Kid Cudi gonna be in the dress, and like Nas X is gonna like suck his dick on stage. Oh,
but it's like, and you know, let's just be clear. You know, we don't have any problems with gay people or homosexuality or any of that.
If that's what you do.
Yeah, we're just kind of wondering what the agenda is.
Yeah, but putting a black man in the dress, and then on top of that, man, with everything going on, man, everything going on with the case in Minnesota, Deontay Wright dying, and it's like, okay, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put the skirts on. Like, why is it so much? You know, and these niggas up here, it's like, yeah, it's cool to be emasculated. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I mean, I don't know what they're trying to do, man, but I'm going to have to, I'm trying to give Kid Cudi the benefit of the doubt because I really feel like I've never known him to feel like he had to do something like that to get attention. So it's like, what is it? But I never have been a big Kid Cudi fan anyway, so maybe I don't know. That's why I said I'm going to have to go back and listen a little bit more and see what, you know, is this more clout chasing or is this something he's always been kind of on the walking the razor's edge of sexuality or whatever. I'm just saying, you know, I'm going to try, you know.
Late to late.
But yeah, man. So, but yeah, look, real quick, let's talk about since we mentioned Dante Wright, let's talk about that situation real quick because you know, the cop who did it, you know, of course she's saying that she mistakenly shot him with the gun. She meant to shoot him with the taser. I don't know. I don't believe you. You know what I mean? Because, you know, from what I got a friend who's a cop, and he's telling me, you know, the way that the shits is going, you know, your taser is on your hip, but it faces backwards. The gun is on the other side, and it faces frontwards. So it's like there's no way that you, or, you know, it could be vice versa. I could be getting mixed up, but either way, they both face different ways. And so you know which is on which side. So there's slim chance that you should be mixing them up, you know, per se. You know what I mean? What did you think about all that?
Like I said, man, you know, we kind of highlight this earlier. It's just like if you in the force 25 years, you know what's what.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you know what when it comes to certain things. That's like you coming out. You know what I'm saying? You up here, you have like, let's say you have like a bagel or something. Well, maybe that's a. Hold on, I'm getting on my Terry Crews. That's a bad example. But wait, it's a bad example.
Right.
But yeah, let's say you come over here and you had like there was something that undeniably you know it's on this side.
Right.
And then you're gonna be like, and then the fact that you're gonna say, oh, it's this, and you're gonna reach for the other side.
Right.
And you're gonna say taser, 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 and you know that's the gun.
Right.
Like, come on.
And that's what kind of it made me feel weird because it's like, why would you feel the need to yell that out? It's almost like you were trying to cover your tracks. Like, I'm going to go for the gun, but I'm going to yell taser just so they'll feel like, oh, she meant to do the taser. No cop pulls out their taser and goes, taser, taser, taser.
No.
Who does that shit?
No.
I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Is that part of your training? You know what I mean? You know, when you pull out your gun, you're supposed to go, gun, gun, gun. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nightstick, nightstick, nightstick.
Yeah, dang you. Make it sound like it's fucking Pokemon or some shit.
You know?
Yo, nightstick!
Right. It's like, what is it? I just couldn't get that because that kind of made me feel like, you know, she was caping a little bit. I was like, I don't know, man. I think, I don't know if I believe you. You know what I mean? You can say whatever you want to say, but I don't believe you. But yeah, so I mean, you know, and our condolences go out to him and his family because that was a young man. You know what I mean? He and I mean, like you said, regardless of the fact, you can say all day, well, he tried to get away and all of that, which is fine. We're not denying that, but he didn't deserve to die. And if you're somebody who's been in the field for like 25 years and you're training other people to do the same shit you're doing, oh, yeah, you just basically said, here, it's okay to do this.
Yep.
I'm going to get away with it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. And then, of course, we still got the Derek Chauvin chase going on.
Yeah, and actually, they're actually saying that he might get hit because because the way the thing of it is, it was kind of like the classic, oh, you know, family got paid, so they're going to get all.
Right.
But nah, it was actually like the EMS and stuff was like, they like, nah, we ain't fitting the, nah, because like we actually were trying to, you know, they wouldn't allow us to come up there and resuscitate them. They wouldn't allow us to do this.
Right.
So, man, it's
BS,
not looking
man.
good. Yeah, it's not looking good. I don't know what they're doing. I know there's some other developing stuff that happened since then, so I don't know what else is going to go on, but, man, it's looking bad.
And my thing is this. I just wonder, because I'm not even worried about whether he's going to say guilty or innocence. Because, I mean, even if they say guilty, what is that still going to equal? It's going to get like probation or time served or a year. You know what I mean? Some kind of bullshit.
Yeah, because that's the thing, too. You can't bring him back.
Right.
You
so
know?
that's my thing. If he is pronounced guilty, what kind of punishment is he going to get? Because that's where they'll give cops a guilty verdict, but then they'll give him some kind of bullshit slap on the wrist. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course, because that's the thing. Because they got to have him back out on the street. And then on top of that, like, nah, man, they can't, you know, they don't want to get, like, beat up by the motherfuckers that got locked up. They locked up.
Right.
Yeah, like, oh, you was a cop and you killed a man out in the streets? Yeah, they going to Swiss cheese that motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they probably going to put him in isolation and all that shit. Yeah, why?
But yeah, I don't know, man. We're going to see what happens. I feel like they probably going to give him a guilty verdict. I'm just wondering what kind of sentence he's going to get. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's enough evidence against him, which for me, it's like, I don't even get this whole long-ass trial because it's clear. But they still got people coming up there having his back, having Derek Chauvin's back saying, well, yeah, he leaned on him, but he had all these drugs in his system that he was going to, you know, basically die anyway because he had so much drugs in his system it didn't matter. So you mean to tell me that even if the cops didn't arrest him, at that very moment, he would have just been like, yeah, so what's up?
Just died because of the drugs?
Right.
That's bullshit.
Come on, man.
That's bullshit.
You restricted that man's breathing for damn near 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Who the fuck can stand that?
And when you can't breathe for 5 minutes, you pretty much
brain dead. Yeah. The oxygen is no longer in your brain. So, you know, and that man got so desperate, he's calling out for his mother. So,
and when you do that, that's I mean, that's even like, you know, my aunt, rest in peace. One of the nurse missed the rounds, and she had oxygen. She went without oxygen for 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They brought her back, but then she was in this state. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really bad. It was hard to watch.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah, man. It's really fucked up what, you know, the justice, the so-called, well, I'll call it the injustice system. The injustice system does to us, the hospitals, you know, they supposed to be caring for everybody. They don't care for us, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's and I'm not saying all places. I'm not saying that, but you got people that just, you know, they see us as like, oh yeah, fuck them. They ain't black. They ain't niggas. They ain't nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
But y'all keep doing that.
Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy.
That's all I'm saying. Because when the man get hit. That's all I'm saying, boy.
On that day, you ain't going to be able to lie about nothing. You ain't going to be able to try to sugarcoat it. Well, I had a good reason for this.
Yeah, I had a good reason killing this nigga. Oh, word.
Right. You're going to be saying that as you being dropped in the hell. Yeah, I had a good reason. But yeah, anyway, man. Let's talk about the Black Lives Matter joint, man, because some of these high-level people in Black Lives Matter is they getting flack for because they living kind of lavishly.
First of all, let's fuck
lavishly.
First, I don't want to say fuck them motherfuckers. Not the people, the grassroots folks. I want to make that clear. The people that and the actual chapters that were actually trying to benefit, you know, instead of these, you know, all because you know some of those chapters they weren't getting money,
right?
You know to actually do activist stuff.
Yeah.
So they cool, but y'all at the top, my son included. Fuck y'all. I mean that shit. Yeah. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck if you go in your little houses and that's the thing, man. How you gonna be Black Lives Matter? And don't get me wrong, I look, I can't help how I grew up, right? I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, still there. But at the same time, I'm not out here talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not flaunting and trying to make something off of black pain.
Right.
And then like, oh, I'm out here with the white, and I'm not out here with the people or anything like that. That's just, you know, that's bullshit, man. Like, how you gonna be Black Lives Matter, but you're not gonna help the people? And don't get me wrong, activism, should they be poor? Like, realistically, no. They should have their monies and fun. They should have like a decent place to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they totally wrong for getting a house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. They should have like a decent place to live that people like, okay, yeah, that's, you know, them people, they doing that, they fight for us, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But but 4 houses and then like one in the goddamn Bahamas next to Justin Timberlake. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
That's bullshit. I mean, cause that's like, and I don't mean to get so animated, but that's like Malcolm X coming out here and talking about some, fuck white people. And he's got like a big ass farm out in like Wyoming near like
you know what I mean?
Got a big ass house. Like, come on, man. Like that's just
too much,
dude.
Man. It's like if you're getting that much money off of something like Black Lives Matter, that should be going into something for the community. You know what I mean? We need to bring back stuff like Black Wall Street, you know what I mean? Where we had our own thriving communities.
Fact.
And, everybody just living for themselves. Oh, yeah, but I need a mansion now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. That's really what's fucking us up. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this whole toxic, this toxic hip hop culture. We'll call it new hop, or shit hop. That's what,
right.
I'll use like Black Dot's term. But that whole thing like, I made it, you get, I'm not saying you should break off from me because I did, if I didn't do anything. I'm not saying that. But if you built something where I could like come in and like, okay, I know, excuse me. Sorry about that. I swear. I'm doing shit. Anyway, so sorry about that, folks. But yeah, if you build something, like if they took that money, build a town, and actually I think there's like a town in Atlanta, or something like that, or in Georgia somewhere, like these black families came together.
Yeah, I do.
Like if they donated towards, if they built up that,
right,
that'd have been great,
right?
Because it'd be like, okay, I see what y'all doing over here. We're gonna, even if they did come in and kind of fucked it up and put like commercialism and stuff, but at least they'd have been like, well, I could see them really putting some money into, these what these guys got, this family. These families and stuff, and they got this going on. So yeah, I mean, but buying the shit for themselves, come on, man, that's trash. That's just despicable.
Yeah, I was so shocked when I heard that. I was like, what? You know what I mean? I mean, I know you're gonna make some money off of it, but to me, I mean, that's way too much. The numbers that they was throwing out there, I was like, yeah, that's way too much.
And the thing of it is, I feel sorry for the victims. Yeah, like you know absolutely. What I'm saying, to make Tamir Rice, Mike Brown,
yeah, man,
like all these people. It's like, man, y'all just came up here, went past all of us, but then y'all just wanted to use the opportunity to make, to do what y'all trying to do.
Yeah,
to get to, they pretty much like Al Sharpton 2.0.
Yep.
If you really think about it, that's what they are. I mean, just a bunch of fucking songs. And it's sad, too, man, because, like, especially in my son's case, man, because I really thought, like, man, this dude's about something. Like, when he got out and he did the whole Funk Flex joint, it's like, all right, my man.
Right.
Like, I supported him some of his stuff, man. Like, it's like, yeah, this man's a hip-hop activist. Like, I'm liking that.
Right.
What I'm saying?
He got to have good intentions.
Yeah, he got bars, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. Him up there having a penthouse off of activists.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
And then you got to understand the people at the top, how much money they making. Because those people on the people that we see, those are just, the face. They not the actual owners that put this shit together. And then it's kind of clever too, because white people really can't say fuck Black Lives Matter, because then they'll say, well, you're racist.
Right.
So when they put this together, they genius. But the thing of it is, so then when shit like when police brutality and stuff happens, you have some companies that are predominantly white that they trip into feeling guilty.
Yeah.
And then be like, you know what? I want to do my part. I want to make sure that we're one of the good ones. So we're going to support y'all. Or they might have had a hookup with dude that was on top of this, because, it ain't black people that running Black Lives Matter. Let me just make that clear right now. They got the face of it, but they ain't really running it like that. So maybe those industries probably started shaking hands with the people up top. Like, oh yeah, we'll just give you this.
Right.
And we'll make this like that. Yeah. So, but it's just disheartening, man, because it's a slap in the face of people that really want to change.
Right.
They really want to change. They tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of, people getting gunned down in the street and getting killed. And it just, man, dude. And it's just like they come here to pacify. But I'm telling you, man, one day.
Keep that same energy.
That's it. That's it.
But I mean, that, like you said, it's making some people, they're going to lose faith because nonprofit and all these organizations where you can make donations to, for a while there, nobody trusted any of them.
Yeah.
And now you got like the Black Lives Matter movement coming up, and now people are finally starting to feel good about doing stuff like that. Okay, I'll donate some money, blah, blah, blah. And now this comes down. It's like, okay, so y'all just living lavish off of these donations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How much of it is actually going to improvements in the community?
I mean, that's like Martin Luther King Jr. If he had been like, well, I had a dream that I was living in a mansion off y'all niggas' money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I mean?
Right. I've got the cash, thank God money, I got the cash. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, we really gonna get shut down. We just joking, y'all.
No, these are jokes. These are jokes.
Jokes, folks. Hashtag jokes, folks.
Yeah, man. But
yeah, I mean, imagine that, people would have been like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, and really it's a slap in the face for those activists.
Yeah.
Those, like, real dudes that was like, look, man, we gotta stick together. We gotta do this.
Yeah.
And then the thing of the whole, Malcolm, Martin, they try and divide Malcolm and Martin. Oh, we want you to do like Martin Luther King did because he was a peaceful protest. Like, and then like Malcolm was the radical stuff. But just like my man was saying that I was watching the other day, it's like they both met a violent end.
Right.
No matter what you do.
Yep.
So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's just the thing about Martin Luther King, he was the king of the boycott.
Yep.
That's why people respected us in the 70s and 80s, because it's like, okay, they got the economic power. We need them, so we got to pay them. All right? But now, with all this shit that's going on, no thanks to Black Lives Matter and other shit.
Right.
That's what has, that's what really messes up. We're really in a bad shape, folks.
We really are, man. It's going to take some time to come back, man.
Yeah.
But you were saying earlier you kind of feel like we're heading into World War III. Kind of elaborate on that a little bit more.
Yeah. So the U.S. right now is pulling all they little people from all these little banks. They going to Europe. They're trying to fight. I'm assuming they trying to fight Russia. Man, that happened. I don't know, man. We might be doing the show in Russian, boy. Motherfucking Chinese.
Right.
Because I'm telling you,
this is my comrade.
Yeah, comrade.
Dovrish.
Yeah. Yes. In hip hop, we speak like this, and we spin on box.
Right.
And spray paint wall.
Russian hat. Like, what the hell happened to trying hip hop? Well, we got bought out by Russian.
Yeah, we got bought out. Yeah, they bought out. Yeah, we can't say shit no more.
Right. But yeah, man. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I mean, it's always something about a damn war every time we get a new president, man.
Yeah, it's looking bad, man. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I tell you what though. The Russians whoop their ass, it ain't gonna be pretty.
Oh yeah.
I'm not rooting for them. I want y'all to, because I don't want y'all to be like, oh, we rooting for the enemy. No. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, if they come over here, because this is the thing. This ain't Iraq. This ain't, see, America do some pussy shit. I'm just gonna call it what it is. America come out, be like, well, what I'm gonna do is like bully these little countries around. Like I'm gonna bully, you know, Iraq, Iran, Libya. Nah, they going against Russia. Russia got some shit. Believe it or not, folks, Russia got some shit for their ass.
Oh yeah.
And don't even think about China, because man, China got bold. Cause China's like, well, we equal to the U.S. now, and they come out with that shit. And I'm telling you, I don't know if it'll happen, but if Russia and China link up, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's over for us.
It's up. I'm telling you, because there ain't no way in hell that you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, with the Chinese and the Russians, that's a huge army. Everybody, you know, you got some of these white people be like, you know, back in the day, they'd be like, oh, well, we can beat their ass. We got this, that, and the third. They're like, yeah, but, yeah, you might have all that. But, I mean, people, yeah, you might have something to mow down like a row of people. But now, you know, them same people that you think you can mow down, they got some shit. They got shit too.
Oh yeah. They
got shit too, man. So I'm telling you, man.
Well, y'all just, you know, pray for us, man. You know, hopefully we don't have to get into this World War III thing, because that ain't gonna be no joke if it happens, like you said.
Let me make this clear to the Chinese and Russians. I'm in America. But I ain't with these niggas right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I mean, you do what you.
But I'm not here.
I'm here, but I'm not here. You understand?
Let's have an understanding.
I'm here.
Let's have an understanding.
Look, all the people up in the White House and all that shit. Now, the people, the citizens and stuff here. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta rock with the citizens, but like them motherfuckers I don't know them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
I don't know the elites.
I don't know them. I don't know them at all.
But yeah, man.
If you do what you want to do, I'm gonna be like this.
Right.
I don't see shit.
Right. I put on Chinese symbols and Russian symbols on
your phone. For real, yo, we tried that.
The resistance. You know.